Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rambo Mania. Yes, you at home make all the difference, and Rambo Mania would be nothing without you. Thanks for watching. You guys at home, you guys are everything, man. Thank you for joining us down this long road that is Rambo Mania. I got something to ask you. I saw this piece by James Hibberin of Entertainment Weekly. Rambo TV series in the works at Fox. I want to know what you guys think about this. This goes on to say that Rambo New Blood, I guess that's the name of the show, New Blood. This is posted December 1st, 2015 at 11:03 a.m. Eastern Time. Rambo New Blood. First, a new Rocky movie, knocking out most box office rivals last weekend. Now this. Fox is developing a Rambo TV series with Sylvester Stallone. Do you guys think this is legit? Let me know in the comments, or write to me at mattthomasmarchand at hotmail.com or on Facebook or below in the description, because my YouTube Messenger inbox doesn't work. But let me know what you think about this. If you want to come on the show and talk about it, we can talk about it too. It says here that the script deal is for a series titled Rambo New Blood, which pays homage to the original Rambo films and will explore the complex relationship between Rambo and his son JR, or Junior, an ex-Navy SEAL. When did Rambo hook up? Okay, we can kind of see, wait. Either it would have been the Thai hooker in First Blood, but the kid would be really old. His first love, before he went off to war, but the kid would be really older. We're talking almost 40s, maybe 50s, probably maybe closer to Rambo's age himself. And maybe we could have seen this happen. Maybe did Rambo have a one-night stand on the way into Hope? On his way down to Delmore Berries that we don't know of? Anyway, it says here that Stallone would reprise his role as a buffed-out Vietnam War veteran and former Green Beret with a very special set of skills. But I don't get it. Like, who did Rambo hook up with? Was it Julie Benz? If so, that would mean that this is a time travel piece. This would be a futuristic Rambo endeavor. Rambo of the future. But I don't get it. It says, want more EW? Subscribe now to keep up with the latest in information, television, and music. Stallone and Avi Lerner are executive producers on the project, with Jeb Stewart from Die Hard as showrunner. The move comes on the heels of Stallone's Rocky franchise spinoff Creed opening to $42.1 million over Thanksgiving weekend and generating Oscar buzz for Stallone. It's been a while since Stallone has played the iconic Reagan-era character. The fourth and most recent Rambo film, titled simply Rambo, was made in 2008. So I don't get it. Tags here. Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, Fox, Rambo New Blood. I don't understand what is going on. I don't know. This kind of throws a monkey into the wrench in a lot of ways. I'm sure Stallone could come up with a scenario where this is possible. But I don't know. I don't know if I should take this with a grain of salt or take this as something that is fact just as yet. Like, I don't know if I can say that I really believe this is a real piece of news, or if this is one of those Rambo versus ISIS kind of things, But, we do know that Rambo TV series has been in development now for, 3 years? 4 years now? And they were even talking Rambo prequel TV show at one time. And they are talking Expendables TV show. So, and Expendables spin-offs as well. An Expendables universe. So, to open up a Rambo universe, a Rocky universe, and a, what do you call that? Expendables universe, this is amazing. if this is true, this is either going to make or break the franchise. You know, it could destroy what Rambo 4 built. But I don't know. I don't even know if I should take this as serious or not. So let's look at some comments from the people and see what they had to say. Timothy090 at Timothy090 says, there was a plan to make a Rambo Last Blood movie. What would have more or less killing Rambo off. Maybe the rebirth of Rocky Creed led Stallone to rethink the idea of a new Rambo generation, as well with Rambo's son as a new young hero, and Rambo as a kick-ass mentor. Once upon a time, I would have gone against this because TV could not handle a Rambo-level violence, but these days TV is crazy violent. The last Gotham I saw was really violent and bloody. At Cold Chili had this to report in. Given that Stallone is 69 years old, they would have to make this a one and done series surely. Networks typically aim to get their shows to the magical number required for syndication when they produce any show, and would see that as a long-term goal. At Purple Pretzel chirped in to say, sounds good, can't wait for it. As Steve Areno says, I was actually looking forward to the rumored last movie, which would have been Rambo Last Blood. I can sort of see the appeal to bring the character to a younger generation, though, seeing as there are parallels to the Vietnam War and what our military has endured in the Middle East. The Fox thing kind of throws me off, though. I guess they felt it would reach a wider audience through basic television. I can see what you're saying, Steve Areno. And the only thing I can say about that is, I think if they went with Fox, they would lessen the violence. I don't think Fox has enough guts to pour out to make it one of those HBO or Netflix. But then Steve Areno chirps back in and says, I would rather this be taken by HBO or even Fox. And then at SidFC69 says, how can you say you would rather this had been taken on by... No, bad idea from whoever thought of this. But I can see both of your concerns there, but I can definitely see that, you know, I would rather see this on something like AMC or Stars, where they have the necessity and the outlook tools to kind of bring full circle the violence and gore and coarse language and subject matter and dealing with what they have to deal with to make a show of this caliber. At Orange Wrench says, while Stallone may be ruining the goodwill he's getting for Creed, with some critics stating he deserves an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. And then at Gold Cherries replies, why he is running goodwill with critics saying he deserves an Oscar, he has no control over what critics think of him. As an actor, he does his job and hopes whatever project he's involved in is a success, like anyone would. So a lot of mixed feelings here about this. I'm not sure how I think about it, but how I feel about it yet. Because I can see where this is a good thing and I can see where this is a bad thing. On segmentally different levels of each of those terminologies, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Good or bad? I guess we'll have to rethink it when we know for sure what the situation is regarding this series. But if you guys know anything, let me know, and I'll bring you on, because I would love to see what you have to say about it. And it's just pretty interesting reading. And I guess there are ways to kind of tiptoe around this son of Rambo and not have it directly Rambo's kid, but if they do have it as Rambo's kid, maybe this could be where Ryan Gosling might fit into the equation. But at the same time, maybe this is where we could see Tal Mask return from Rambo 3. The kid from Rambo 3. I don't know, I'm just kind of throwing out my 2 cents on it. You know, I would accept both both of those things, I guess, now that Sly has openly opened our minds to the Ryan Gosling thing. And you know what? I would love to see a Tomask return. You know what? They could do this on El Rey and get Robert Rodriguez back into the fold. Because Robert Rodriguez had a really great version of Tomask returning. Actually, I can't call him Tomask anymore because I learned that that wasn't his name. I think his name is Hamid in the movie. I think. I remember in the book, he wasn't a boy, he was a girl. But anyway, I can see, daughter of Rambo, right there. There you go. So, I could kind of see it going either way. But, yeah, I would accept those. For me, that's, pretty much the first thing I would turn to. Because that would give us some deeper roots, in the Rambo mythos, And bringing back the kid from Rambo 3, I think, would give us some different roots. And maybe really give us a chance to explore some of the elements that turned against Rambo 3. The propagandist and the events of what was happening in the world. Maybe we could see that change with what's happening now in the military and what's happening now over oil and maybe ISIS or Syria or whatever else, So I think bringing in the kid from Rambo 3 as son of Rambo would be amazing. And if it was the novel version or the original script version, it would be daughter of Rambo, so that's pretty cool. And on the other side of the token, Sly's already said Ryan Gosling, so if Sly did have if Rambo did have an illegitimate love child of his own somewhere floating around here, why not? Why not bring Ryan Gosling into it? Why not? Why not at all? I guess anything's possible. But like I said, I think it's going to come to the point where, it's going to have to be proven as real before we know anything or before we can go to bat on anything. So let me know how you guys feel. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you at Drago.